All right, welcome back. Okay, one of the greatest gifts that a chef possesses in the culinary world is something that the average person either doesn't know about or just hasn't been educated on, and that is it's what's known as carryover cooking. Okay, when you're cooking shrimp, the last thing in the world you want to do is heat it up to the point where it turns into rubber. Okay, so as you can see, I don't have a flame here anymore, but the residual heat coming up from the burner will actually continue to cook the shrimp. Okay, then to help it along, I'll take a cover and go right over the top of it to keep all the moisture in there. So I keep it on that hot plate, and the cover will continue to cook it, and they'll get to that perfection point where it's that perfect pink. It's not overdone. It's juicy. It's delicious. Okay. So what we're going to do next is I am going to put the camera down. I'm going to be off camera for a minute. What I'm going to do is drain my pasta, and then I'm going to put it right back into the same pot. All right. I need my colander. Excuse my off time air. I'll be back in a second. I can't drain this pasta with one hand. I've done it before, but not tonight. Another very important thing, especially with pasta, please folks, don't wash your pasta off, because when you wash your pasta off, any kind of sauce that you put onto it, whether it be marinara sauce or any other, is going to go away. Basically, you're washing all the starch off, which would hold to the pasta. Okay? You want that. You want that to stay that way. Now, what I'm going to do in the interim is just add a little bit of olive oil so the pasta doesn't stick. Just a touch. Right. I'm going to move it around with my tongs, just like so. Oop, I got a little bit of breadcrumb in there, but that's okay because it's all going in the same place, right, guys? All right. The next thing we're going to do is I've had some broccoli steaming. I'm just going to add my broccoli directly into the pasta like that. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a trick that my mom taught me a long time ago. Okay. Put the camera down. I'm going to need to grab a smaller pot. Little teeny tiny pot, and I'm going to show you why. Okay. Trying to do this again with one hand. Not an easy thing to do. I'm taking the cap off the olive oil bottle. I want to put, I'd say about a quarter cup, maybe a half a cup of olive oil into this pot. Now what I'm going to do, turn on the burner. I'm going to start heating that olive oil. I'm going to come back around. I have here garlic, okay? I'm going to get my knife. Now, some people know and some people don't know, and I will tell you that if you don't cut garlic, it's kind of defeating the garlic. You want to release the aromatics from the garlic. So what you do is you cut into it. I'm going to go half on each of this, so I'm going to double the volume that was on the cutting board that I showed you. All right. Okay, then I'm going to take my garlic and go directly into the olive oil. Now, instead of waiting for the olive oil to heat up and then adding the garlic, I want them to heat up together. And what's going to happen basically is the oil's going to heat, and then the garlic is going to start to brown. There'll be beautiful hunks of garlic in this wonderful pasta that we're going to put together with our shrimp oreganotta. It takes a couple minutes for the olive oil to heat up, but as it does, you'll start to see the color of the garlic start to change. It turns a beautiful brown. My mom taught me this. I always wondered when she did Alia oil, she used to call it, how she actually went about doing it. Now, traditionally, it's made with linguine or spaghetti or any sort of a strand pasta, but I didn't have any available, and as I always tell you, it's based on, you know, what I have to work with, so I do the best that I can with what I have, you know. And you want to bring that to a boil, and you want to get that garlic going to a beautiful golden brown. It happens very quickly, so keep your eye on it. Don't walk away from it. This is going to be a long episode, guys. All right, here's what I'm going to do. We're at 5 minutes on this episode, so I'm going to jump off and come back when it's brown. I'll put everything together for you in the final episode, and you'll see exactly how we put this together. This one's for you, my twin. I love you, and I'll keep trying to put out seafood where I can. I got a lobster thing coming up, I'm sure, and I also got to do a Muffin Madness episode that I promised one of your friends. I don't forget the things that I say. All right, see you in the final episode, guys.